Okay, let's get to our top story tonight, folks. The way Georgia reports its COVID-19 data is now under fire. The state health department admitted to incorrectly posting misleading graphics.
That is why 11 Alive has an entire team of journalists independently verifying and tracking all of this data and keeping you informed. Today, Governor Brian Kemp tweeted, Georgia reached its lowest number of COVID-19 positive patients hospitalized since April. All right, let's put that in perspective. Here is what the numbers show. 986 people are currently receiving hospital care for the virus, which is down from 1,500 on May 1st. All right, you ask, why May 1st? That's the day this information started becoming publicly available. And it's a great sign, but it's only one of several things we're tracking tonight. There are nearly 39,000 confirmed COVID-19 cases in Georgia, with well over 12,000 cases since May 1st. What does that tell us? The spread has let up, but it is still climbing in Georgia. Another key factor, deaths, which are still increasing. Since May 1st, 564 people have died for a total of 1,675 deaths statewide. Now, you should know that COVID deaths can take longer to confirm, so it lags behind some of the other indicators.